Trust God in the storm. Many of you are going through storms. It may be storms in your marriage, storms at your jobs, storms with your kids, storms with your family, storms with your parents, storms with your physical being, storms in your academics, storms that you don't invite at all, storms that are caused by people who we think they love us, storms that come from seemingly nowhere, but they are there. The question is, what do you do when what you trust in collapses in the storm? How do you recover when life hits you on the blind side? How do you prepare for a sudden change in your life? What do you do after so many years of hard work, determination, dedication, and loyalty, and you find out that you've been fired from your place of work? What do you do when that child you have nurtured in the way of the Lord turns out to be a wayward to the society? What do you do when there's no food on the table? What do you do when that loved one is on the sick bed with a terminal disease? What do you do when God has gone silent on your matter? You can bring everything to God. I think when God puts you in a storm, the ultimate purpose is to grow you up and bring you out stronger. Storms aren't pleasant and they aren't comfortable at all. Sometimes storms are life-threatening, but storms always come with purposes. What will you be remembered for? Will you be remembered for the things you could solve, or will you be remembered for the things you avoided? How do we know David? By Goliath. How do we know Samson? By the Philistines. How do we know Moses? By Pharaoh. And how do we know Joshua? By the wall. The Bible says that God will not give you more than you can bear. Every storm that comes is God saying, go, you can handle this. I wouldn't put it in your life if you couldn't. Once again, will you be remembered for what you could solve, or will you be remembered for what you avoided? Trust God in the storm.